It was Dale Carnegie that said in one of his books, How to Make Friends and Influence People. He mentioned the surprise he had in observing that people are more courteous with strangers than they are with family members. So you find someone in a public function who is prim and proper, behaves formally, courteous, and all that. Then when he's at home with his family or she's at home with her family, she lets her hair down because she's more comfortable naturally with people, her family. Okay, so you find people are more respectful, in quotes, more courteous, more considerate with people they are not familiar with, but are less courteous, less considerate with their family members because they feel they're used to them, probably taking them for granted. So I use this to illustrate something that happens when you're with family. Okay, you have cousins, uncles, nieces, nephews, as may occur, and sometimes you lose touch. Maybe 2, 3, 4, sometimes even 5 years you've not met someone for a long time, and there's always this temptation in which you remember this person the way you knew him or her 5 years back. So you relate to this person the way you knew this person 5 years back, or as the case may be. And sometimes it brings issues because this person has grown beyond how you've known this person. Do you get? So if I'm relating with you, let's say the last time I saw you was 2017, for instance, okay? For some reason, maybe I traveled, you traveled, we've not seen each other. And I now meet you 2023, and the last memory I have of you was 6 years ago. So I'm now talking to you based on my memory of you 6 years ago. And I now expect you to respond in similar manner, similar fashion. Isn't that unreasonable? Because when you deal with people on your last memory of them, a lot of things have happened. These people have grown. They've gone beyond that particular time frame that you had. And sometimes you have frictions and you have issues coming up because sometimes you're not able to now be on the same wavelength anymore because things have changed. The same happens when you have, parents. Okay, this one is a touchy one. Anyway, when you have parents that deal with their children as though they were still children, okay? So you find a parent, dealing with the son or the daughter like the daughter, was 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, which is not so bad because parents are parents no matter what, okay? But the challenge that happens in the real life situation of connecting with your children, if you're unable to update your memory of them, you find that you may not get the best of relationship. You may not get the best of the communication because if you deal with your adult children as when they were preteens, you may not get the best of that communication. Fine, you have a right as a parent to deal with your children the way you want to, but if you want the best of the communication, if you want the best of relationship, you should update your knowledge and be able to deal with your child in a current manner. The same thing happens with uncles, nieces, aunties, and the like. If you choose to relate with your nieces and nephews as though they were children, well and good, but you should know that the quality of relationship may not be as good as it should be. So we should just, it's a wake-up call to us, even me, myself. When you're dealing with people, try to look at their current states, okay? People have gone through things in life, people have had experiences, and if your knowledge of this person, your memory of this person is dated, you need to update yourself. It's just like in any career or any software, you need to keep updating so you get the best out of it. So if you obstinately refuse to update your knowledge of someone, and you insist you're going to be dealing with a 40-year-old, okay, or a 35-year-old as though the person was 21, well and good. It's your choice, but just know that the level of your communication may not be as optimal as it should be.